Intentions are more insidious, aiming to dismantle European civilization along with its rich historical and cultural heritage. And in my next message, I will tell you what can be done to neutralize this phenomenon, which is so painful for many people. Global Migration Policy. Hello, my dear beloved children. Today, I want to talk to you about current events on Earth. However, our focus will be on their energetic aspect. Many of you have probably noticed that in recent months, the concentration of energies, especially negative ones, has significantly increased. In other words, tensions are rising everywhere right now, not only in connection with military events, but also regarding migration issues, which I want to discuss in more detail. Why do official authorities talk so little about them, literally closing their eye to clearly evident facts and sometimes horrific crimes committed by so-called migrants? Such behavior by migrants was part of an initial plan orchestrated by representatives of leading world countries' authorities. Following directives from the deep state, they intentionally inundated their nations with foreigners ill-equipped to adapt to the culture and living standards of their new homes. At first glance, such a policy may seem baffling. However, its true intentions are more insidious, aiming to dismantle European civilization along with its rich historical and cultural heritage. Why do these values pose a threat to the deep state? Primarily because they are humane and moral at their core. Historical and cultural are what the draconians lack and what poses the main danger to them. Having failed to completely subjugate the true divine essence of humanity by imposing artificial and sometimes unnatural views on life, on society, they decided to take a different path. By widely opening the gates to millions of people of many faiths, cultures, worldviews, and traditions. They hope that the resulting energy and physical chaos in these countries will lead to such paralysis of people's consciousness that globalists will easily be able to complete their program of enslaving humanity. Fear and panic, which inevitably arise when people of diametrically opposite views come into contact, are their best helpers in achieving their goals. Violence, looting, and robbery become familiar attributes of life in once flourishing countries, and the streets of their cities gradually turn into dirty enclaves of foreigners. Big cities, where most migrants go, have a challenging time dealing with these issues. Who are these individuals, and what makes them act so rude? Most of them are clones whose thoughts and actions are directed by those who made them, following specific programs designed to spread fear and panic. It is precisely these energies, the fear for their lives and the lives of their loved ones, as well as the constant feeling of irritation and aggression towards the invasion of foreigners into their usual peaceful life, that maximally lower people's vibrations. And the bigger the city where this happens, the greater the dividends the draconians reap from their migration. Of course, not all displaced persons can be viewed as criminals. Those who truly emigrated voluntarily from their home countries due to unbearable living conditions have difficulty fitting into the living conditions that are too far removed from their traditions, remaining in the eyes of residents as dependents and freeloaders. Thus, the influx of migrants into developed countries has become another attempt by globalists to stay in power and slow down the transition of the Earth into the fifth dimension. Next, I'll share how we can act to stop this upsetting situation affecting many people.